Hello, you two. Well, I tried out this Emerson turntable directly into a sound card, and the sound I got out of it was crap, to be honest with you, on the 78s. The bass was distorted, and it sounded real gritty and nasty. And I think that's due to the cartridge. The cartridge itself just doesn't sound good. And yeah, once I put headphones on and listened to it directly through the line in, it sounded horrible. So that's definitely not going to be good enough for transferring 78s. Unfortunately, I kind of have to do hackfuck methods and use the Sears all-in-one stereo that has a BSR changer in it. Now, this BSR turntable has an excellent cartridge in it. It sounds really good on 78s. And these BSRs are actually pretty damn good turntables. I mean, metal bass. They get gummed up pretty easily, but they still produce a really good sound once you get them working. So basically what I've had to do is, down here you see I have the headphone jack wired up with an adapter with a cable going into the back and into the sound card right there. And unfortunately what that does is that actually uses the RIAA equalization on 78s, but I can reverse that, believe it or not, with some software. There's a piece of software that my friend Sean recommended to me called Equalizer there, and that can actually change the equalization from one to another, which will make things a lot easier. So I'm going to use that, and what I'm going to do is transfer this completely flat. Now, if you look at the treble knob, you notice it's not completely flat. That's because there were capacitors changed in this at one point, and that makes the treble a little bit higher than it should be, so I had to move it back at its normal level. But I'm going to transfer these flat into the computer and equalize them with software. And to bring them in, I'm going to use Nero Wave Editor, to at least bring them in and put its declicking process on it. It has the best declicking I've ever used in any piece of software because it doesn't get rid of the it doesn't intrude on the sound, which is nice. So that's how I record it in. I'll likely process it with Equalizer, Adobe Audition, Audacity for some of the equalization curves, and eventually it'll be done. So that's how I'm going to do the 78s. It's the only way I really have to do it where it'll sound decent. So if any of you have input as to what I can do to change RIAA equalization to another equalization, I'd still like to hear it. Even though I do have a solution, I still would like to hear your opinions on that. So, yeah, well, for now that's really it. So that's all I had to say. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.